Welcome back, folks. It's we took a break. No, we didn't. No.
I don't think we did.
We didn't take a break.
We did one last week.
We did.
Welcome to CumTown.
This is episode 18, I think.
Nice. We're legal, baby.
Yeah.
Finally.
Time to fuck us.
I was thinking about doing it in seasons.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I mean, some podcasts do that.
I would do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, after we hit like 30, maybe take a couple weeks off.
Yeah, who knows?
You know?
I mean, we're not doing shit, honestly.
What do you mean?
We don't really do any... Why would we take a week off?
What are we going to do with our time
I have to go to Los Angeles at the end of the month. So when I said that, I meant I'm going to Los Angeles at the end of the month, so we need to take a break.
Maybe we'll just record a bunch. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I haven't done stand-up comedy in like
you
a
did
month
it at our
now.
show.
In 2 days.
Thanks for everybody who came, by the way. That was awesome.
Yeah,
Funny
thanks
moms.
a lot. That was a real banger, guys.
We all got head.
That was dope, as they say on the
We
streets.
didn't all get head.
Fam,
It was dope, fam.
Fam, I'm crying because I'm so touched by all the fans that...
The emojis? We have
Yeah.
the crying emojis now.
Yeah, it was a fun show. It went well. If you didn't come, that's fine.
Next one is October 24th, which is the Monday night. And then we're going to be regular Monday night, I think the 4th or 3rd Monday of the month. I can't do math. I guess the third Monday of the month.
I'm also I'm in the
after that.
Roast Masters bracket.
Oh, nice.
Are you doing that?
No.
Yeah, I guess Patrick. He might. Did he hit you up about it?
No.
Yeah, it's like. I guess. Yeah, like.
That's awesome, though. Who?
Yeah.
You know who you're roasting?
No, it's like quick 4-joke rounds. It's like a championship,
Okay.
and then like I think the winner gets. Like they're feeding talent to Comedy Central through it. So
Gotcha.
Wow.
you can be on that show, and then I just want to write for roasts.
Yeah, well, you should. That's crazy.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
perfect for it.
You're genetically engineered to be
Yeah,
a roast.
you're a guy who should have been a carpenter, but who is stricken with an autistic ability to think of jokes.
Especially mean ones.
I don't think I could be a carpenter. I don't think I could do that.
You could
I
be a
wish I could.
low-level carpenter. If you spent your whole life doing carpentry instead of
I
open
probably
mics,
could actually. It's
Yeah.
really not that complicated.
I mean, it's hard at the very highest levels of carpentry.
Yeah.
When you got your Norm Abrams, your Bob Vilas,
Bob Vila, you could never touch Vila.
guys that
Yo,
obviously
I used to-
you're Al
They don't
Borland.
actually do
No, I
anything
know.
particularly difficult. Those guys.
No, I know.
Every single episode is like, okay, we're installing a door frame. We've been doing the show for 35 years, so this is the 7 millionth time we've done this.
And he's making fun of Al. He's making fun of Al.
Yeah. That autistic
Why does
guy
Bob
watching.
Vila just look like Al?
Well, Al is supposed to be... Home Improvement was supposed to be a parody of This Old House.
Oh,
or Tool
shit.
Time was.
Gotcha.
And then I guess it evolved, to match Tim
to get a lot
Allen's,
more
persona. I really think the better
bring
show
his act
would have
into
been like the final episode of Home Improvement. Should it be like a dream sequence? Like what was that? What's the famous example?
Dick Van Dyke.
No, it wasn't Dick Van
Northern Exposure, is that
Are
it?
you sure it's not Dick Van Dyke?
I don't think it was Dick Van Dyke.
It was one of those black
The
and white
show where it
shows.
turned out at the end it was all an autistic kid's dream in a hospital.
House.
Northern Exposure.
Northern Exposure, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember the
Maybe
fucking
I'm wrong.
example. And now I'm going to get like 50 people DMing me being like, oh, it was heart to heart, asshole. Which it wasn't. I know
It was
wasn't
not heart to heart. Oh, I
But-
know. It was hanging with Mr. Cooper.
It was hanging with Mr. Cooper. Mark Curry wakes up and he's a white man. And he's like, that's why the show was so good. Why it was so well written. I'm Jewish. He's looking at his hands, there's a bunch of pennies stuck to him. I was Jewish the whole time. That's
I'm a
why it was
Jewish
such a well-written
comedy
show.
It is funny that like Norman Lear was like writing Sanford and Son. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, what was I saying? There was a dream
sequence.
Yeah.
What were we
Oh,
talking
though
about?
the better version of Home Improvement.
Oh yeah, and so the final episode should have been Tim Allen like coming to, and he like is dreaming all that while he's being violently raped in prison for his 1974 federal charges for cocaine possession. Yeah, he got caught with like 30 pounds of cocaine.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being white's pretty cool.
He squealed.
When you when you white, it's all right.
He turned state's evidence.
Did he?
Yeah, he's a fucking
rat.
snitch.
He's a snitch.
Yo, let's
dude.
find him and beat him up.
Yeah.
And he's got
No
all that
snitches.
Buzz Lightyear money, dude.
Yeah.
That dude's gonna be
So,
fine the
like,
rest of his
he
life.
gets out of prison and then he's like, I'm gonna do comedy.
Yeah. That's the thing,
that
too.
was the
is,
sound he
like,
made while he was being
he
raped.
was in prison until he was like 29. So, like, you know, you think like, oh, well, I've blown it. You know, you get older and you worry about how much.
I honestly just think it was easier to do comedy
It
in
was.
the 80s. It's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It was
The pe-
absolutely.
I mean, they-
Less people were like, I'm gonna do this.
You
as
didn't
a
even have to have
career.
jokes.
Didn't
You
make
watch some of that shit and it's like...
no jokes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally was the grunts.
Have you ever seen like old Richard Belzer sets?
The bells.
Oh, yeah.
Richard Belzer, you know, he's been playing the same character for 45 years.
Yeah. It was on
new
Homicide.
shows. He somehow gets cast on new shows, and they're like, okay, well, the role is for this guy is a cop. His name is Jonathan, Miles or
Let me
whatever.
stop you right there.
And then he's
It's
like, no,
Munch.
that can't be the name of the character. It has to be Detective Munch. It's going to be Munch on every fucking show.
It's because I munch box.
Yeah, so what was it? It was Homicide,
Homicide was the first show.
and he makes
And
it...
then Law and Order, and then Law and Order SVU.
Right.
And then the Detective Munch Mysteries. He has a book.
He made a
Richard Bell-
cameo on The Wire, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, but
Well,
he
the real Detective Munch is on The Wire.
Oh, shit.
As
He was
another
like-
guy.
he
As,
was-
Oh, I think I... Yeah. He's like
as
a police...
Colbin's like
Right.
captain or something.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
When the Amsterdam episodes, he's the guy.
Yes, yes.
With the
like-
mustache.
Yeah, the guy with the mustache. It's
Yeah.
like, I guess this is a pretty good idea.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
most horrific Baltimore
accent.
Yeah.
Well, it's so funny.
The
This
best.
the people in the show that are from the town like stick out like a sore thumb.
Right.
Like the woman that's interviewing Presbeluski when he's like becoming a teacher.
I don't remember her.
Yeah, I mean that was obviously like a
Yeah.
local.
Well, Snoop was...
Snoop
Yeah,
was
yeah.
local. Yeah.
I was bullied by
and it-
lots of Snoops.
Yeah, I think Prop Joe was too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
And McNulty, also local.
Yeah, my
Right from
No, he's
stepsisters
Irish.
No, I know.
went to high school with what's his name, Chris.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty scary.
Fuck,
Season
who
5.
else?
And Mike Diesel is on the show.
yeah, Mike.
Mike Diesel is in the gay club that Rawls goes to in the background, like chatting with some guy.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah. He's an extra. Yeah, he is. He's an extra on The Wire in the gay club.
Wait, the one
Norman
where you
Wilkerson
find out
pointed
Rawls is gay?
Yeah.
That was so
That's
awesome.
Yeah.
awesome, yeah.
Every HBO show needs a scene where one of the characters you find out they're gay, like 5 seasons in.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
tight
yeah.
that they never reference it really again.
I know.
Although they have him in like the office looking at porn. You know, they have like subtle references, but it never comes
But
up.
he's not white. Is he gay porn?
No. Well, the fat guy, Landsman's looking
Oh,
at
yeah,
porn, and
yeah,
he goes
yeah.
into Landsman's office to yell at him, and then he like picks up the porn and looks at it, and you're like, nah, it's like pretty good porn, and then
Right.
like, puts it back down.
Well, it makes sense. The guy
Yeah.
is trying so hard not to be,
Yeah.
seen as gay.
Barry
It's all-
Levinson sets all his movies in Baltimore also, and like
That's right,
he'll
baby.
put like a regular guy in there, and it's like jarring.
right. They can't act at all.
Yeah.
There were so many people in The Wire that just could not act.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're right.
I agree with you.
Well, that was like because they have the like I watched Injustice for All.
Mhm.
It's got Pacino in it, and then all the characters they just the actors it's like it's like an East Coast city, so just sound like you're from Brooklyn and nobody's gonna give a shit
Right.
or whatever. But then there's one scene where they're like in the courtroom, and then he's like, I need to go brief my client back in the jail cell. So he walks out, and then they have some other guy come up, and he's like, my client has never done anything wrong before this, so you should probably just let him go. Like, well, okay.
Fuck, I love
Wait,
it.
but did you guys ever run into what's his name, John Waters in Baltimore?
Hell yes,
he's like
dude.
still around.
That
right?
guy would just hang
Yeah.
out.
He would
was
hang
at-
out at Club Charles.
He was at Club Chuck all the time,
Club
and I
Chuck.
saw him at fucking where's the other one? The Crown. He'd be at those two. He would just be there. It was you
Yeah.
could always tell who like was not.
He would go to
hanging out.
every one of Chris Hudson's shows.
Yeah, he was trying to fuck Chris Hudson.
No, he wasn't.
Chris Hudson's
that
just
real?
getting fucked by John Waters, and he's like, it's going well for me.
Hashtag mustache goals.
Hashtag mustache goals. We'll see if this goes better than my other sets.
He's like, could you be quiet, please?
my friend's band was in the Midwest, and there was just some dude hitchhiking. They stopped, and it was John Waters, like middle of nowhere, like
Really?
Iowa. Yeah. He's like
incredible.
legendary for like showing up. He's like Bill Murray sort of. He's like the gay Bill Murray.
He's
Apparently, all
Bill
the
Murray.
bar owners in East Austin fucking hate Bill Murray.
Really?
I heard this from Jake, Jake and Blake, who work in service industry on all those E6 bars. But like, Bill Murray will just go show up in Austin and then walk behind the bar and start bartending. And no matter what people order, he gives them like a tequila with lime or some shit. I forget what it is.
Yeah,
So let me get a Bud Light. No, yeah, and he'll do that, but then he doesn't charge anybody, so he'll just give away thousands of dollars worth of drinks or whatever.
He really is just like hipster Chuck Norris. That's all Bill Murray has become.
Did you hear his Stern?
No,
it's really good.
we should just play
That's all
it
I got.
right now.
I don't know. He's become like he got elevated beyond what he ever was.
Right.
I mean, he was never really that funny.
Yeah, he's
I
good.
disagree, dude.
Yeah,
I
but he's not.
don't think he was that funny, but I think he was so cool, dude. He was so fucking cool, in my opinion.
What do you mean by cool? Yeah, I mean,
He just had that like
The
he had
coolest
just that
actor
vibe.
of all time,
Jack Nicholson.
probably Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, that guy has lived a life. I mean,
Yeah.
Leo's pretty cool.
Leo is cool.
That guy
I like the
fucks,
fact that he
dude.
can't
fucked
grow a
Rihanna.
good beard. That's I
Yeah.
mean, he's one of us, one of me.
Yeah.
Me.
Oh, I can't grow shit.
Yeah, he's one of us.
It's depressing that I probably can grow the best beard in this room.
Your beard sucks.
Yeah, it's better than yours.
No, I got a big ass
It's
beard.
true.
I just kind of like my haircut. I just decided to keep it short.
Yeah.
I have thick hair and thick a beard too.
Yeah.
Also,
Well, you have like a weird stripe.
yeah, I have some kind of weird. I have like medically rosy cheeks. It's like I cannot. Like I was meant to just be a little fat, cute man. I just look
Like a good gnome.
Yeah, I can't help it, dude. I'm like a fucking. I'm like a minor character in a Disney movie. Like a cobbler that helps to move the plot along.
You're like one of the seven.
Thief and the Cobbler. It was like
Oh yeah, they were like some.
It was like
dwarves.
the Adam Sandler movie.
no, it was like a piece of animation that took like 45 years to finish.
Really? And it
Yeah,
just,
And it
I
sucked.
think Miramax distributed it, and they had to like cut all this shit out. But I'm trying to remember the name of the guy that
Was it like
made
stop motion or something? Or?
No, it was like conventional
You
animation.
just drew it.
But the
all
guy
by
that
hand?
did it wasn't Ralph Bakshi, but it was like a guy that was like
Goebbels.
yeah, it was Adolf Hitler.
Joseph Goebbels.
Yeah,
Did it ever get released?
I think it did. Yeah, but it took like 45 years to get the movie made. So it's got like Vincent Price in it, and he recorded all the audio in like the
Right.
70s. And then the movie came out in like 1998.
I would love to see that shit.
Yeah.
Can you guys? Can
Well,
one
I know
of you,
animation, like in terms of animation, it's like renowned.
Oh, okay.
is
Yeah.
Vincent Price like the basis for the Chappelle white guy voice? I feel like a lot of like act outs and stand up are just based on Vincent Price's voice.
Oh, hello. I'm doing George Takei. You think so? You
Yeah.
think?
I am gay.
I'm gay.
Grumpy cat, I'm a faggot.
George Takei.
Yeah, that's not a particularly good George Takei.
But that guy is just
I can has cheeseburger, and
also-
I'm a faggot.
also cock.
Yeah.
I can has
Ha
penis.
ha! I am a faggot.
Dude, how does that guy just become rich just by stealing?
From memes.
Everyone's mad at the
Yeah.
fat Jew, but
No one
George
cares about George
Takei
Takei.
is
Yeah.
the exact same fucking thing. He's
He's
just gay and old and Chinese
he's
or
just a
whatever.
nice
or
gay old
Korean or
Japanese.
I
something.
fucking
Japanese.
despise him, dude. When I was working at the BSO doing fundraising, which was the funniest job.
Yeah, it's just you and a bunch of old
Old women,
ladies.
and then like one like really fucking ugly guy named Craig. His like he was probably like 28 or 29, maybe in his early 30s.
How ugly, dude.
Just hideous. Like he had, like his eyes were sunken way into his fucking
Oh,
head. His
God.
skin was all shitty. He was balding in a shitty way. And then he had these like shitty, I think you call them middle school glasses, but those like rectangular the glasses everyone had in like 2001, but he's still wearing them. And I guess the BSO had George Takei there, and it was like on the schedule, and they handed out the new schedule or whatever to everybody. And he's just in his chair, like reading it quietly to himself, and he's like, "Oh, George Takei! Oh, great! Oh, wow!" You know, and like had to loudly exclaim, you know, how happy he was.
It's so annoying.
He's for people that fucking suck, dude. That's what my problem with him is that it's just like,
if you love him, you love bacon. You know what I mean? You go. Also,
did we somehow talk about worse than the bacon people.
But they're the bacon people after.
Yeah, after
like
bacon.
After it's become bacon.
If you're a bacon guy now.
Yeah. What? But I think we talked about this off mic a little bit. Why have dogs become bacon? Have you seen that shit? Now everyone's like, I love dogs.
I think it's just the waitresses from the stand. And your Facebook
in my feed
is oversaturated.
I don't think so. I think it's in Twitter too.
No, it's animals in general.
Yeah.
I just adopted a dog for the selfies purely, so I totally get it.
Although I think if babies ever become it, I fucking love watching like fat babies dance. Like we talked about the Chinese
baby video is great.
Oh my god. I love babies
that
doing
kid
whatever.
Is the best. I think fat Asian kids are just
the best part about
the
that is like he's just in some bullshit fucking, I want to say village in China, but they have like cities that
no
the
one knows the
population
name
is
of.
like
It's like
400
10
million people.
Right.
And it's like Chongji, Baji, Ba Boom, Gao Jia Ba.
Population 8.7 million.
They just make pollution. That's all the city does. Is they just fucking create pollution.
Well, they
Little
build
black
cities
cubes.
out of nowhere. Like they build like high rises that are like completely vacant. They just move millions of people into them.
Fucking nuts.
Which would be perfect if they had Judge Dredd's, you know?
That would.
It's like mega cities. Can you go over there as a white man and just become a Judge Dredd?
I think so.
And the government just has to...
I bet if you paid the government enough money, they would let you be a white Judge Dredd and just
free
kill people.
citizen.
Yeah.
That's not
You're just speaking English.
What do you think? What do you think?
Scream Chinese.
What's funny there? What do you think they think is funny in China?
I don't know. Like an entire fucking bus going off a cliff.
People from Laos getting beaten, I think. It's just like other Asians, lesser Asians getting beaten.
Black people.
They'd probably love... Dude, Stefan Marbury, didn't he have like a whole play?
He had a play. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
incredible.
It's awesome.
They love NBA there. They go
love
fucking
basketball.
nuts for NBA. And D-Wade.
Did he star in his own
It was a
musical?
show. Yeah. There was like a Vice documentary about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's like, I am Marbury. And then there's like a translator that's like, Xing Tao Pa Chen Marbury. And then it's like, we are all Marbury. Yeah, it's incredible.
Have you seen that Chinese guy that does the Obama impression?
No.
Oh, it's great. He he does an Obama impression. He's famous in China for doing an Obama impression, but he doesn't speak English. So he's just like, okay, barbecue sauce baseball. Okay, good time. Okay, my dad. Your dad? Great. Sandwich. You know, he just like speaks nonsense.
Is he just a Chinese guy? Is he
he's just
black at all?
No, he sort of looks like Obama, but he like has the cadence and but he's
like
like
speaking
gibberish. Yeah,
that's awesome. I can't wait.
We
to see
should
it.
book him on Funny Moms on our show.
That's the funniest thing because
we should book him on this podcast.
It's funny to do fake languages, but like to have somebody from another language, you know, another country do fake English.
Yeah.
Is very funny.
That's the best.
Yeah,
that's the best version possible. That's how my cousin in Greece. Hey man, hamburgers, hot dogs, man. That's him trying to do an American accent. Yeah, Jackie, like New York City, man, black people. Calvin Klein.
My Israeli cousins are like that too. Adam, you are like a Chandler. You are just like a Chandler from the Chaverim show, the Friends. Have you seen?
Is that what Friends is called in Israel?
Chaverim.
Chaverim.
How awful does that theme song sound?
It's good, dude. That's my favorite song.
No, in Jewish.
Oh, yeah. I'll be there for
Why does Israeli sound like a French accent also? A lot of
because they do the they do the R in the back of your throat.
Guttural.
Yeah,
they sound like French people.
Who fucks better, Israelis or French people?
French people.
You don't think Israelis fuck good?
No.
It's funny
Maybe.
that French they have the reputation of like fucking good, when they're such like just obnoxious fucking people to be around.
Yeah.
They have the reputation of being perverted, don't they? That's like the
I
stereotype.
don't think they fuck good, man.
Because of like the Marquis de Sade.
Marquis de Sade and Pepe Le Pew.
who was
Yeah.
a rapist.
Yeah, but
Who's a
Pepe Le
rapist?
Pew follows Marquis de Sade. I mean, that was like, French people already had that reputation. That's why they had
Right.
They made
That's
that.
why Pepe makes
because
sense.
it wasn't like nobody thought Mexicans were sleepy until Sleepy Gonzalez.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, sorry. Wait, Sleepy Gonzalez is
I think it started with
Sleepy Gonzalez is his cousin,
Oh, is he?
or the other mice. The other mice are like
they have a
yeah.
sleepy.
I think
Speedy's sleepy too.
I think
Speedy's always napping or running.
I think the French got the fucking thing when Benjamin Franklin took a boat there for 7 months
Just
so he
to
could
eat
fuck
pussy.
whores.
Yeah.
God, he's awesome, dude.
He's the
He
best.
just went over there and ran through the court, and he's like some fat guy with a bald ponytail.
Yeah, bald, pony,
Just
fat guy.
fucking-
Yeah.
Legend.
He
Legend.
had like a leather brace he put on when he fucked.
He invented a bunch of shit that people don't know about, like the Hawaiian shirt and frozen margaritas.
I wrote
Those
a
are
Classic.
Those are all Benjamin Franklin inventions. Arguing with the cashier at GameStop, Benjamin Franklin invented that.
shotgunning tall boys.
Yeah, the Blockbuster Gold Card. That was invented by Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, people think it was a key that he
Benjamin
held up.
Franklin-
It was actually a Blockbuster gold
yeah.
card.
Benjamin Franklin was the first mystery pua there ever was.
Yo, if we that's fucking hilarious. Uncover the Benjamin Franklin Pua manual.
Don't
Yo,
kick
that's a
this
bit,
thing.
dude. That's
Oh.
sketch. This
I
is
did write a sketch
dude.
about Benjamin Franklin who was just eating pussy. I mean, legitimately. I'll show
I
it
wrote
to
a
you guys.
sketch about him like doing science or whatever. A sketch called Benjamin Franklin Scientist, because back then, like, to do an experiment was like, yeah, let's set this person's head on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, it kills him. So I invented that.
Yeah. He's the best.
Yeah, half of Benjamin Franklin's inventions were fucking stupid as shit.
Yeah.
The glass harmonica, the most inconvenient musical instrument of all time.
Just cut your whole mouth open.
Oh no,
died of
that's not what a glass harmonica is.
Oh, damn.
It's like a table that has all these wine glasses on it.
Oh, that thing. The
Yeah. So you can play all
He
the wine
made
glasses.
that?
Yeah, he made
That's
that.
dope.
Who is using that?
How do you even go about
Yeah.
starting to make that?
I don't know.
Like, why
But
do
he's
you
the
want
biggest
to do that?
alcoholic in the world.
Yeah.
They're like,
He's
how can
drunk.
I drink? Yeah.
He had
just
syphilis.
fucked up.
He died of syphilis.
Oh, for sure.
And apparently he believed in fresh air. So like even when he was like in Philadelphia, it was like negative temperatures. He'd have the window open because he thought that would make him healthier.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's
think it, like,
before
fucked
they had
with
like
him.
a solid understanding of how disease worked. They thought like, bad air was what caused it.
Bad air.
So during the plague, if you had the plague, you would be seen by a plague doctor, who was the guy that would show up. And so like children would get the plague and they'd be like, the doctor's here to see you. And they wore this terrifying like bird mask.
Oh,
that they
yeah.
stuffed like
Eyes wide shut.
yeah, they would stuff like a bunch of like incense and shit in the bird mask, so it would like make the air smell nicer as they inhaled it, and then they would just sort of poke at you with a stick.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that's how you would fucking die if you had the plague.
That's those guys must have all died. The plague doctors. There's no way those bird masks protect you from the plague.
Yeah, it was like it was for new doctors or shitty doctors or whatever. It was like the bottom barrel of being a doctor in like the 1800s was having to work with retarded people. Like no one wanted to do it.
Weren't your doctors were like glorified like barbers at that point, right?
Yes.
Some of it, I think, because people got that idea from the Nick.
Right.
It's like I don't remember the Nick presents the idea, but it used to be that you could get surgery done at your barber. Back when like surgery was kind of new.
Just because they had knives.
Well, because they used to do
Just 'cause they-
bloodletting. They used to do
Oh,
like
right,
bloodletting it when you would go get like a shave or whatever.
That's
so
a
they'd be like,
funny
sure,
thing.
yeah, I'll cut one of your lungs out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got extra 5 bones?
Yeah,
That show's
Let's
pretty
bloodlet.
dope.
yeah, the Nick's good.
They shoot that in Bedside in your neighborhood, not far from where you live, like 4 blocks from where you live.
Don't tell fucking people where I live, dude.
Dude, at top of the
Now
empire.
people are going to find me. They're going to come find me. They're going to find the hospital from the Nick and then track me down.
No
Yeah,
one would ever.
The idea that they find out where the Nick is, and then they're like, all right, now that we have this landmark where actual
Yep.
famous people are,
Yeah.
we're going to use it to find Nick Mullen.
Yeah. Well, he fucks the Chinese bitch where I used to
Mhm.
live. In
Who?
Deep Zip City.
Who does?
The main character. The show opens with
him,
Clive Owen
having sex with
Oh, really?
Yeah, and doing opium.
Nice.
Yeah,
never seen it.
Yeah, he's a drug addict.
Yeah,
is that a
good
pube?
Show. No, it's a feather.
It's a feather from the
Stuff's
pillow.
filled with feathers.
I thought you pulled a feather out of your shorts. Just
I did.
Now.
My dick is nothing but feathers. It's a series of feathers glued together.
Is that what being a male feminist is?
Yeah, a male feather
feather dick. Chief Feather Dick.
You know what
I tickle bitches till they come with my feather dick.
You know what being a male feminist is? Buying a fleshlight, but not fucking it, only eating it like pussy. That's male feminism.
Fucking great. I was thinking about this.
Yeah, I have one, but I only do it to practice eating pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, I just looked it up. So that Thief and the Cobbler movie, it started production in 1964, and it wasn't finished till 1995.
MLK he wasn't alive.
Yeah, it beat the 20-year Guinness World Record held by Tiefland.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Let's talk about eating pussy more, though.
I love
How
it.
much money do you think it would take? You would have to pay Yo-Yo Ma to play music while you eat pussy in the same room as him.
Steve Jobs could.
Like, how much money?
Is he still playing cello?
I'm sure he is.
You know what nationality he is?
What?
He's French. Did you know that?
Really?
Yo-Yo Ma?
You told me that Lou Bega was German. That was weird to find out.
He is.
Yeah.
He's German.
Lou Bega, you get to play music while you eat pussy for $1.
Two of the brothers, two of the brothers from OMC died separate from each other.
What's OMC?
Do
How bizarre! How bizarre! How bizarre!
you remember that band Len? Stav's wearing a bucket hat for the listener at home.
Yeah.
Steal My Sunshine?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a brother and sister act. There's another music video of theirs, and the song's pretty rad. Actually, my friend showed it to me. But, like, the brother and sister are, like, kissing each other and stuff in it.
Nice. Do they fuck?
They don't fuck, but it's, like, really weird.
Interesting.
The two people in the band. For the listeners at home, just, check that out.
Check that out.
Yeah, there needs to be more brother-sister fucking in the music world.
Meg and Jack White aren't brother and sister, right?
No, that was a lie.
Married, but they fuck.
They're ex-wives.
I would fuck Meg White.
The guys in Crazy Town used to fuck each other. Shifty Shell Shock and the other guy.
What was Crazy Town song?
You're my butterfly, sugar, baby.
Shit. That's right.
Come my lady,
What a
come my lady.
terrible name.
Did I tell the story in the
You know who looks a
podcast?
lot like Crazy Town guy?
Who?
Andrew Bucket.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
similar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk
he
about
might
how he
be
might have
him.
been molested again?
Yo, did I tell you that he texted me after that? I was like, yeah, I've had to explain to everyone how I was molested.
Yeah, Adam
really hard
texted
day
me.
for
He was
me.
like, yo, I think Bucket is serious about this. I'm like, he's fucking with you.
Yeah,
He's like, I don't think he's
obviously-
fucking with me. I'm like, he's absolutely fucking with you.
The president of trolls, Nick, sees the text one time. He's like, no, he's fucking with you.
You can sniff out a troll.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
pull
hilarious.
one over on me, bitch.
Untrollable.
I love it. Well, hopefully he really was, and this sets off another round of him being upset.
He could
about
get
it.
molested now.
You think so? Is it molestation though? If you're a fucking grown man, or isn't that sexual
Wow,
assault?
dude, that's rape culture talking.
Isn't it just rape?
That's fucking. I watched this awful
You can't
Keanu
molest
Reeves
a grown
movie.
man.
I watched this awful Keanu Reeves movie yesterday. It's directed by Eli Roth. I forget the name. But basically,
Constantine.
the movie starts off, he's like, it's like happy marriage, 2 kids, him and his wife are like happy together. They establish early on that his shoulder's fucked up from some kind of surgery that he's had. I don't know why they show you that. But then the wife and the kids, they go to a vacation house, and he needs to stay home for 1 extra day or maybe 2 extra days to get some work done. And while he's there at night, getting drunk by himself, working on stuff, looking at pictures of his wife and kids and FaceTiming with them, there's a knock on the door, and it's these 2 young girls, and it's pouring rain. And they're like, yeah, we're looking for the party. And he's like, what party?
Yeah.
And they're like, is this, and then they pretend like they have the wrong address, and they stay there all night, and he's like, yeah, I'll call you an Uber or whatever. They're like, do you mind if we put our clothes in the dryer? We don't want to, go to this party with dry clothes or wet clothes. And then they stay there, and eventually, like, you know, they're going to rob him or whatever.
Right.
And eventually they force him to, like, you know, they corner, like, they go into the bathroom or something, and he's like, I have your clothes. They're done drying.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a good counter.
And then so he, like, goes into the bathroom, and they're completely naked, and he's like, what are you doing?
Right.
I'm married. You know? And they're like, come on, fuck us. And he's like, I can't, you know, and then they like force him to fuck them, you know, they rape him essentially.
How?
They, you know, they pull his dick out and start sucking it, and they pin him against the wall.
That's cute.
And then they don't leave in the morning, and then, you know, the rest of the movie is like, you know, them fucking up his life. They never ever won anything. They don't establish why they targeted him. They just sort of destroy his house and like continue to rape him, you know. And the end of the movie is them posting a video of them raping him, like on Facebook or whatever.
What?
Yeah,
this is a new movie. There's Uber and Facebook.
Garbage. It's a fucking really bad movie. And
why did you watch it?
I don't know. I was just looking for something to watch.
Do you see their tits?
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
But it's like, imagine if you made the like gender swapped version of that movie. Just some woman, like her husband goes out of town and two men show up and rape her for 2 days, and then they're like, peace, bitch. And then that's the movie.
It's a scary movie. What? It's scary. It's scary.
Yeah. And then they post the video of them raping her on Facebook, and like everyone's like, unfriended. And they
How dare
her.
you?
Yeah.
Jesus. How do you rape him, though? I mean, are they stronger than him? Couldn't he punch them?
No, they knock him out and they tie him to a bed and shit.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, Knock Knock. The name of the movie is Knock Knock. It's got a 33% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Who are the two girls
high.
in it? Do they have big titties?
Oh, it's weird. It says Mrs. Stav's mom.
What?
And Stav's sister.
What? I have a sister? Dude. My sister and my mom were both in big budget Hollywood movies where they rape Keanu Reeves.
They play cunts.
Yeah.
They play total cunts.
Anna de Armas.
Nice.
And Ignatia Alamon.
Ooh, those both sound hot.
Are they good? Are they hot?
Big old honkers?
Yeah, they're alright. Knock Knock, which is about two women wreaking havoc on a married man, aspires to be titillating, but more than anything, both persuasively angle to make you angry. That doesn't make...
That sucks. Fuck. I give that review a bad review.
Yeah, suck my dick, Allison.
Yeah, that's
Wilmore.
what we should do. We should review the reviews.
Oh, BuzzFeed News.
Yeah.
Hilarious how BuzzFeed tries to have a news arm. Get the fuck out. Go do some gifts, bitch.
Didn't they like have some good Black Lives Matters coverage or something?
Maybe, but dude, you gotta name it something different. No one's ever gonna take BuzzFeed News seriously.
Yeah. Fuck off, BuzzFeed.
You know what I mean? That's my stance. Suck my dicks, Tim Unkenholtz, who works for BuzzFeed.
Does he?
Yeah.
What does he do for them?
Unkenholtz, you're fucking fired.
Unkenholtz, you're banned.
Who's that, Uncle Timmy?
Actually, if you get his jobs at BuzzFeed, we'll take him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, he got fired from that whatever website he was working for.
A shittier version of BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
Viral Nova or some shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so did anybody else see any other movies with rape in it?
Yeah, there are plenty of movies with rape in it.
Yeah, well, I watched a bunch of Steven Seagal movies.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, every time there's a Steven Seagal sex scene, it's technically...
It's on the border.
Yeah.
It's in a gray area.
I don't want to hurt you, but I have to.
How did that guy even... He was just like some guy's karate teacher?
He was a stunt coordinator. And then, well, he like fucking went to Japan as a teenager and like learned Aikido there,
and just wore pajamas the rest of his life.
And he was working in LA as like a stunt coordinator and like an agent or whatever. Some coked up 80s agent was like, I can turn literally anyone into a star. And then they like, I think he might have written Above the Law. I don't know, but
that's crazy. Yeah,
that was his first movie, and then it was all, you know, sort of briefly uphill, then completely downhill from there.
Right. And now he's friends with Putin.
Yeah.
See that awesome video of him in Russia doing a demonstration where he like beats up 100 people?
Yeah,
but
he's just doing, you know, his fucking wrist.
He's just moving his wrist and they all flip.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, you look at him now
doing the motions
and you're like, well, he's really let himself go, but you don't have to go that far back to see when he got. I mean, he got fat pretty fucking.
Yeah, he was
quickly in his
never.
career.
I don't even remember
Under
him
Siege
in
In
is
great
a
Above the Law,
masterpiece,
he's
though.
in good shape.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
He was very like thin. He was
shit.
he was never jacked. He
I
was
didn't
like
know
always
that.
like a very thin guy. But he's also very visibly balding in his very first movie.
Oh, really?
And then suddenly he has hair again.
He got plugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog, I can't wait to get plugs when the fucking technology's good. I'm
When
gonna
the
have
direct
beautiful-
deposit drop.
yeah. I'm gonna get a weave.
I'm gonna get a weave, dude.
Dude, what if I started
We're
wearing
about to have a
weaves?
weave president, man.
Wouldn't that be
Does
awesome?
That'd
Hillary
be
have a
huge
weave?
for the rug community.
Does Hillary? Are you talking about Trump?
Shrimp.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got to talk about Hillary's fainting.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Well, I just love that it's like I thought that it was like the conspiracy theory, like white nationalists.
yeah, everyone's saying
she
that
was
she's dying, right?
And then it was like,
Kumi
oh,
believes she's
LOL, this is
dying.
so funny. Like Sam Hyde thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
Posted a bunch of shit about it, and then she actually kind of is dying.
Yeah, yeah.
They're right. I guess they're right about.
Yeah, if they're right about her having a
Everything
body
now.
double, it's going to be so funny.
That's
Oh,
gonna
the
be
body
All the
double
people are
thing?
like, oh, of course she doesn't have a fucking body double, and then they find out she has a body double. It's like, wow. So one woman is brave enough to have someone else be them, but she can't brave her way to a brave, proud, powerful, female influencing victory of strength and integrity and woman style. Brave, avoiding rape by being strong, the strongest way a woman can. It's like, are you even saying anything anymore? You just turned into all superlatives halfway through that argument. She's so brave, strong. I can't even. When a woman has to.
This
what
is
a
her-
woman does.
This is her fight song.
Yeah. Have you seen that video?
The what?
The fight song
No.
video? The Hillary Clinton fight song video? Oh my
of
god.
all the celebrities like singing it.
No, it's
Oh,
a
it's
music
very
video for
embarrassing.
Hillary Clinton.
By who? That
By
this
some
is
retard.
your
Yeah.
that song.
This my alt-right song.
What if, I mean,
She
if
fucking sucks so much.
if she's legit dying, like, the conspiracy theorist will never stop hearing the end of it.
Yeah.
That's it.
If Tim Kaine becomes the president, that's gonna be
No.
such a
Well, I was
snooze.
saying, finding out that she is dying. I had this like the most ridiculous conspiracy.
Well, you hear
theory.
what just came out
It's
today?
like, it would
she
be-
doesn't drink
it would-
water.
Hold on.
It would be like if if we just found out that like Obama actually does sometimes wear a bone through his nose.
yeah. Or if he was Muslim, it's
Yeah,
just like
No, he was
reads the
secret
Quran
Muslim.
every
Yeah.
once in a while.
If he just had to admit like. I apologize for keeping it secret, but I do occasionally enjoy a bone through my nose. No further questions.
Yeah, what is the thing about why doesn't she drink water also? Like, that's fucking, is that what they're saying?
They're saying she
It
got
does feel
pneumonia
like they're
'cause she
lying
doesn't
about a
drink-
ton of shit, right?
Oh yeah,
She only drinks
completely.
Pedialyte.
Oh, that's good shit, dude.
She drinks pee.
I drink that shit, yeah.
Yeah. I only drink piss.
I drink hot peppers.
I enjoy drinking piss. I believe it was Pepe the meme frog who
Yeah, she said Pepe's
drinking
racist.
piss is delicious.
Yo, leave Pepe alone, dude. He's like, what?
She said he was racist?
She said Pepe's racist. Pepe wasn't racist.
I
for
hope
a
the
long
boys
time.
club guy who like sees that and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. I feel bad for that guy because he actually makes a funny cartoon.
Yeah, boys club is
That's
great.
actually good.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then people stole it as, like, they memed it as, like, isn't this ridiculous? But it's
Yeah.
like, no,
No, it's
that's
good.
funny in context of his work. And then that took its own. Now people are putting him on, like, SS uniforms. They're putting, like, Pepe
Yeah.
in, like, SS uniforms.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Well, it all stemmed from that one comic where Pepe is like peeing with his pants all the way around his ankles,
Right.
which is funny.
It's funny.
It's very funny.
It's funny, and I remember specifically the retarded kids in my elementary school doing it.
They should make.
Yeah.
It was so fucking.
It's so funny how they all
you'd
do
walk
that.
in and you'd be like, "What the fuck? Why is this guy?" And they like turn fully
Yeah.
around and their dicks are just out. And they have these big retarded dicks.
Why do they all do that?
I don't know.
Every single, it's like universal. All
And their
retarded kids.
dicks are huge.
yeah, they have big honking.
I was thinking
retards.
outside, like, you know, the restrooms on the Jersey Turnpike next time I'm on the road where there's like a million people in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Just go up to the urinal and like very casually pull my pants all the way down to my ankles and stand there and start pissing. I'll pull my shirt up with my hands.
Why is it the funniest thing?
It's such a
Why
good
is it so
visual.
funny?
It's hilarious. First of all, it's not easier. Like, it's harder to pull your pants all the way down.
It has to be in some instruction manual for like, so you've decided to teach retards, from like the fucking 60s when they stopped, just jailing them for the crime of being retarded. It's in the 1950s to put them in the home for the criminally retarded.
I remember one time in elementary school we were playing kickball and some girl like got tricked by a retarded kid. like he like stole a base somehow, or like she got outwitted by a retarded guy, and then she was like, you're retarded. Like she just made it, and he was like, you're a retard. And everyone was like, ah! Everyone was like high-fiving him. It was just one of the best. And this girl got bested twice by a retarded kid. It was awesome.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
He called her a retard.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You're a retard.
You're retarded.
You're a retard.
I love him.
She just got so fucking... And she was racist, too, and the kid was black. It was awesome.
Have you ever seen the documentary Jefftown?
Jefftown?
Yeah.
I think you told me about this.
It's about a guy with Down syndrome who's like in his 40s, and he lives with his like 97-year-old grandmother who has this like awful edema in her legs.
Ugh.
And so she's just like wheelchair bound. And he has Down syndrome. He works at the movie theater, but then he's like aware enough to exploit people by like taking advantage of the fact they feel bad for him because he's retarded.
Yeah.
Then he's also like racist, and he just gets drunk all the time. Like there's one scene where there's a girl he likes at the movie theater, and her friend shows up, and he like hasn't met the friend, and the girl that he likes, she hugs her friend. And he gets furious at her.
Oh, God.
He's like, why are you hugging her? She's like, because she's my friend. He's like, you're a fucking lesbian. It's not okay to be gay. He's like homophobic. It's a great documentary.
Damn, that's awesome.
They just found like the biggest piece of shit Down syndrome guy in the world. There's one scene where the girl's like talking to him, and she's like, Jeff, are you still buying prostitutes or whatever? You hang out with that prostitute? And he's like, no. And she's like, why? And she's like, she made me feel bad. And she's like, how did she make you feel bad? And he's like, because she put the drugs in my arm. And he's like doing heroin with prostitutes. He's just a badass. He's just like,
yeah. That's a cool ass fucking Down syndrome guy.
Yeah.
Except, being homophobic and racist and shit.
No, they just got scenes of him, and he just goes to the bar after work, and he orders like there's like yards of beer.
Yeah.
And so he's just drinking, downing that yard of beer.
Oh man, that's incredible. What you could do without any of the like.
It used to be on Netflix. Netflix used to have a bunch of fucked up shit.
Yeah. Early on,
when Netflix Instant first premiered, there was no genres. It was just like a list of everything that you could stream. Because I remember when it like first came out, there was like 20 titles.
Yeah,
and then when there was around like 50, some of them were just softcore pornography.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't remember that, but you used to be able to beat off to Netflix.
Yeah, you still can.
I guess.
You still find yourself a nice little, somewhere Tia Carrera's got her tits out.
Hell yeah, Wayne's World.
Her tits aren't out.
Steel Magnolias. Sophie's Choice.
What did I beat off to recently that wasn't porn? I can't remember.
What, man?
Yeah, a hot
picture
guy.
of a fucking man.
Yeah, a picture of
where you always beat off the 100% hardcore porno. It's you got to see the dick going in.
Yep.
I'm trying not to beat off to porn, but it's tough, man.
You're trying not to beat off to porn?
I just feel like you're a better person when you don't beat off to porn.
You think?
I think you're guided by your dick in a more pure way.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe a less... I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like...
I don't know.
I want to... you fuck better when you don't watch porn?
Do you?
I think so, because you're hungrier.
That's
porn
not true
satiates you. And also, you can only like beat off to weird, specific shit.
No, I beat off to everything.
What was the last thing you beat off to?
I don't know. I usually just go to like X Videos or X Hamster and pick something on the first page or two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I've been doing recently.
Yeah.
I beat off to Mia. What's
Khalifa?
Yeah. Damn, that girl.
I'm not into it.
No?
I've never been into like whoever's super popular.
Hijab porn?
No, the hijab stuff. I don't care about the popularity, obviously. But
doesn't she
has
do?
She does big goofy titties.
She does hijab porn.
She'll do a couple hijabs. See, where it's like her.
That's like a thing.
First of all, it's a Puerto Rican girl. It's like her and like just. No,
I think she's Lebanese.
Girl. She's Lebanese, but I mean, it's like her.
The other girl. Yeah,
two Muslim girls get and they're just sucking guys' dick in hijabs. It's pretty funny. If you're fucking Islamophobic.
That's some Charlie Hebdo shit, dude.
Yeah.
I can't really watch. Sorry guys, I can't really watch commercial. Like,
how the fuck has Charlie Hebdo been around so long?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But yeah, and every one of the
jokes,
every single week, it's like, look at our new cartoon. It's a Muslim guy and he's sucking a Jew's dick. It's like, all right, what do we have for next week?
It's a satire.
It's a Jew and he's sucking a Muslim guy's dick. And then, okay, well, what do we have for the week after that? Two Jews sucking each other's dicks.
But their noses are even bigger this time.
It's
their noses are so big they can't reach the dick.
It's a Jew sticking his nose into the ass of Hitler, but Hitler is Muslim.
Hitler is Muhammad. Yeah, that shit. It's like
free speech and very funny.
Yeah.
Do you get free speech automatically if that shit just sucks? Like,
well, they don't have free speech in France. The United States United States is really the only place where you have like a guaranteed, it's written into the law that we have a protection for freedom of speech. Other places they just have like an idea of freedom of speech, but then they can still pass laws that
you can not do that.
Well,
shit.
in France they won't let you wear a fucking hijab on the beach. It's fucked up.
Yeah, that's hilarious. They're just like straight up Islamophobic.
You need to be like a sexy air if you come to the beach.
Yeah.
We're like a sexy girls out there.
It's illegal to not have pussy hair in France. You gotta have a big bush.
I don't know. I think France should get a little bit of break. With like people are like, wow, can you believe this? That they questioned that woman in a hijab. They didn't like tell her she couldn't wear it. They just fucking checked her out.
I thought it's illegal to have hijab.
You're talking about that picture that was trending on Twitter, right?
Well, yeah, there was that, but like, no, it's not even on the beach. I think like you can't go to public schools wearing them, right?
They did pass a law at one point. I don't know if it's still law.
Is that still law?
Oh, yeah, I remember that back around.
I don't
like,
fucking know anything about it.
I don't know.
That was like when 9/11 happened.
Fuck France, though. France is gay. I'm glad that we're pretty anti-France on the pod. Although Paris seems nice.
Dude, you know what? I'm pro-France. I just decided. Because you guys are anti?
You swapped on us, bitch?
Dude, I had a friend. My friend Eric studied abroad in Paris for a semester in college.
You studied abroad?
Oh, yeah. Did she teach him anything?
Yeah.
Hey, this fucking whore.
Whoa.
Did she teach him how to eat pussy?
Hey.
Whoa. Did she teach him how to eat asshole?
Whoa.
They thought about how to eat an asshole. No.
Second of thinking of pussy.
And, like, he legitimately thought when he came back that, like, his opinions on things were partially from the French perspective. It was the funniest thing in the world. Just, like, having that sort of an ego about yourself.
I could never. I never studied abroad.
Yeah, I actually lived in Delaware for 6 months, so I have sort of more of a Delawarean perspective. It's a Delawareness too.
You got Delawareness.
Yeah. So if you want to talk about race issues, just keep in mind I lived in Delaware.
Did you actually?
No. I don't think anyone's ever lived in Delaware.
Ian Fidance.
Really?
He's from there.
Delaware is like a place for like grandparents that don't have a lot of money to retire
right,
to.
Yeah. You can't make it to Florida.
Check this out, waterfront property. I got a house. It cost me $22,000. I got a boat that I'll never fix.
Half of Delaware, I feel like, is Philly, and half of it is Maryland, right? Basically.
Yeah. I mean, half is Philly, half is the beach, I think.
Yeah.
It's not even really Maryland.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, all the Mid-Atlantic shit, there's that like South Jersey kind of spillover.
Yeah.
But like a lot of Philly suburbs are in North Delaware.
Yes. Yeah. Well, Wilmington's basically Philly.
Philly.
Yeah.
And they got no sales tax.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why all the credit card companies do.
Yeah, a lot of companies incorporate there. A Delaware corporation.
Time to take them down.
Yeah, no income tax in Florida and Texas.
That's tight.
Yeah, imagine if you could combine the two of them to create the greatest state of all time.
The greatest tax haven of all time.
New Hampshire. Live free or die.
I love that shit where they're like, you can't tell me to wear a fucking helmet.
Yeah.
You fucking piece of shit.
Well, I just love that live free or die is their state motto, which is like, you can't go with the cartoon. It's not like New York is like, New York, forget about it.
Yeah.
That's not on the license plate.
No, I think that was like a Revolutionary War guy who said
that was
live free
what's
or
his
die.
name?
Yeah. It was Voltaire, actually.
Was it?
No.
Thomas something?
No, but Voltaire, I think, is the one that's, I don't agree with what you're saying, but you know the one.
Oh, but I defend your right. I'll defend to the death your right to say it.
Yeah, that was Voltaire, right?
No, he said Mr. Potter.
That was Mussolini. It was Benicio Mussolini.
Yeah.
No, he kept the train.
It was Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men. Don't put it in your pocket, where it'll become just a coin.
Yeah, that was a fucked up character. Yeah, that guy
was messed up. Look, he had a bad haircut.
He ain't got,
and he's pissed off at the whole damn world because of it. You know, it's like just go back to Supercuts and get them to fix it. Don't have to go around killing people. Just get a better haircut. Problem solved. You ask me, that movie could have been 5 minutes long if you let me direct it. Hey, you're listening to John's Movie Reviews. Okay, Star Wars. Problem number one, it's his dad. Just call him up. Sort it out. You don't have to kill all those people. Remake the movie. It's 2.5 minutes long.
He just loves short movies. He wants every movie to be short. His biggest problem with movies is the length. I ain't got time to watch all these fucking movies. I gotta do the lawn.
Oh, the Wizard of Oz. Just wake up, stupid. What are you doing? You're having a dream. You're seeing, it's a talking lion. Why do you think you're awake still? You know, when I'm taking a nap at work, I'll start dreaming something ridiculous. Okay, I'm dreaming. I know.
Why did so many fucking movies just end with like people waking up? It's just such an easy device.
I don't think a lot of things.
Well, Dick Van Dyke, famously.
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz.
Home Improvement. Yeah, with him coming to after being raped
in prison.
Yeah. Well, that's where the noise came from.
Huh?
That's where the noise came from.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the noise he made while he was being just pummeled by a different kind of football.
I hope I don't ever go to jail. I would suck so many dicks.
I think you're fine, man. If you go to jail after age 30, I don't think that you're going to get fucking raped.
You think I'm not cute enough to get raped?
Children.
Adam's cute.
It's young people that get raped in prison.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
What do you mean after 30?
Maybe after 40. If you're like an older guy, they don't fuck with you.
They might rape you.
I don't think so.
Let's open up the phones.
Yeah. Guys, call in right now. Boop, 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 boop.
Bring!
All right. Okay, so this is just a little advice for someone that's been in jail before. You got to go. First day of jail, you got to go up to the biggest, toughest guy, and you need to you need to fuck his boyfriend. You need to steal his boyfriend.
I do love that.
Your boyfriend. And then he'll leave you alone. He'll be like, all right, I don't need to find a new boyfriend.
I love that advice of find the biggest, toughest guy and beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
He's the toughest guy.
Yeah.
I'm a pussy. I would never be able to do that.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm
also,
beating him
why
up.
would you have to do that if you have the capability of beating the fuck out of the toughest guy in prison? Just wait until a less tough guy fucks with you and beat the fuck out of him.
Right.
If you have the ability to, here's the bet. You want to not get raped in prison? Here's what happens. If they come to you and they try to rape you, just don't let them do it.
Don't they say you shit your pants and just just have poopy pants the rest of the time you're in prison?
That's how you save your dignity. Try and shit their dick out. Sorry. I did it. I won.
Sorry, dude. I'd have sex with you, but I have all this poop in my pants.
Yeah.
And all up in my ass.
I wonder who the oldest man to get raped in jail is.
Walt Whitman.
He did fuck kids, right?
Yeah, he's a pedophile.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love telling people that who love his poetry, like his whimsical ass.
You know,
nature
that's for
poetry.
that's pedophile poetry that you're reading.
Yeah.
Oh,
That leaf is a little kid's dick he sucked. That leaf in the wind.
Was it Lincoln also a pedophile? Didn't people say he was,
No, they said there was some people
he
say
was
he's
gay?
The entire British military was gay.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Like all the field marshals.
The British, it's true.
We're all gay. Pretty much, dude.
Basically, we have a beautiful boy on our boat.
Yeah. There's
a beautiful child on our boat. We keep him here.
The Uncle Sam, I Want You for the U.S. Army. Mm-hmm. That was adapted from a picture of Field Marshal Kitchener, or like, I don't know, General Field General, whatever.
Yeah,
Lieutenant.
the guy in India.
Yeah, well, he went all over. I mean, he's a fucking famous, like, British Army guy with this huge mustache, but it's him pointing, and it says, I want you for the British Army. But apparently in Arabia, he developed a taste for buggering.
Buggery.
Yeah. I love that it's called buggering.
He started fucking guys.
No, but like children. Soft, delicate.
The bridge
boys.
on the River Kwai. What do you think they're doing under that bridge? They're sucking each other off.
They're sucking guys.
They're sucking and fucking.
I just watched that movie a couple months ago.
The British Army, the U.S. Navy, the YMCA.
It's all gay.
Yeah, Broadway, Hollywood in general, the tech industry, the entire Microsoft Corporation, Apple stores. What do you think they're doing behind that Genius Bar? You wonder why they don't let you see behind it.
Actually, it's pretty accessible.
Shut the fuck up! I'm telling you.
Sir, you can come right behind here.
It's 100% true. When you apply for a job at the Apple store, they take you in the back. The guy unzips his pants, pulls out his Stugats, and he makes you suck on it till the phone.
Did that happen to you, sir? I'm sorry.
Nah, I don't even use computers.
You can just let me see your phone.
I use computers because they're filled with pictures of naked men. Every computer I've ever seen filled with pictures of naked men. Never used one in my life.
Fuck. God damn. I love fucking being gay in the army. What about you guys?
What is the Navy? Is the gay one?
Yeah, the Navy's gay one.
What does that even mean? Did they really fuck each other?
Yeah, because they're on the boat. That's more of a, because that used to be how you would be gay. Before you could just
oh shit,
you had to go away.
Yeah, you had to hide.
Oh, so you're saying it self-selects where you would do these things?
Gay guys would, they'd be like, well, I can't be just gay, so I gotta go on a fucking boat and, and try and fix myself and run away from my problems. And then you're on a boat with like a bunch of other men with the same kind of, hidden desires.
Oh, I love it.
Or they go to the cloth.
Yeah,
right?
They become pedophile priests.
Which is the same as being gay.
I mean,
or they're Gore Vidal. There's
like a big non-pedophile, just gay part of the clergy.
Just cool gay dudes that
apparently there's a rumor
gay.
That's why Ratzinger had to step down as pope, because there was this big gay prostitute scandal in Rome.
Oh shit!
That like involved like a ton of.
If the Pope was gay, that'd be awesome,
dude.
You think he was getting?
That's basically what the Pope is. It's like a mean like lord in a dress.
Yeah. He isn't
like
he's
just like judging
dress.
people all over. Yeah, the guy is just just a big gold palace.
Yeah, that is the gayest fucking thing you could possibly do. You have those little slippers. You have like an assistant. A strapping young lad who helps you out and everything like that. Younger priests. The Pope's gay. You're missing this great The Pope's gay riff, Nick.
Am I? Sorry, I was fucking with the levels.
What do you think? Pope gay? Yes or no?
I don't know if the Pope's gay.
Not the one right now, but there have been plenty, I'm
what
sure.
if he is? And that's why he's cool.
The really nice guy?
Yeah.
I think maybe. That'd be cool.
That guy probably... It's crazy that guy's never fucked.
Wasn't the thing about JP2? Everyone was like, he fucked before he like started.
JP2? That's a cool nickname for him.
JP2 was like a Polish resistance fighter.
Oh, really?
And apparently he fucked.
Yeah.
He was not chill with gay people.
Yeah, I remember my mom. My mom used to watch Will and Grace, or just be on the TV, And she used to go like off about it. You know what's so interesting is that Will, the guy who plays Will, is actually gay in real life, but the guy who plays Jack isn't. And it's like, you know, at the time it was like, yeah, I guess that's interesting or whatever. But that's what a funny thing for an adult to think. It's like, wow, isn't that weird that the guy who just sort of acts normally is like actually the one that's gay, but the one that acts like a crude stereotype of a homosexual is just pretending for the sake of comedy? Isn't that weird?
Also, that guy's probably gay.
The guy who plays Jack?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
I thought he was like gay later in life.
No, because on the show, Will would be like, oh, I have to have a date with Mark tonight, and we haven't talked about things. And then Jack would come on the show, and he'd be like, hello!
I love penis!
Yeah, who's got a dick for me to suck? You know? And it's like, he's just making fun of gay people.
He's anti-gay.
Yeah.
Actively.
Yeah. It was like, you know, it'd be like if you were watching I Am Sam. And be like, wow, did you know he's not actually retarded? Yeah.
I love my Donna.
The guy that played radio, though, was actually retarded.
He was retarded, yeah. I beat off a lot to Will and Grace. Megan Mullally's big fat jugs.
Beat off to Will and Grace?
I think
I beat off a lot to like...
Deborah Messing's, like...
She was in the rotation
she had, like... critically small tits, where I feel like her life was in danger because of how fucking small her tits were.
She got in the mix too sometimes. I beat off to her as well.
It was like physically upsetting. I would watch that show and I would get ill because of how...
Was it like Will kind of mean to her? He like used to sort of bully her?
Well, she wanted to have a baby with him in one of the later seasons.
Yeah, they tried to fuck.
Yeah, and he just
like,
couldn't fuck her because she's disgusting.
Yuck.
And he's like, this is why he probably became gay because he had to fucking deal with Grace's fucking no-tit ass. The final episode of that show, it should be a guy waking up and he's next to some girl with huge tits and he's like, thank God I'm not gay anymore.
We can improve every show with a dream.
Look, I can make that show 2 minutes long.
Debbie, get some tits.
First of all, you get rid of Deborah Messing, you get a lady with big old cans. Okay, you
that'll cure his ass.
You follow me? Listen here.
Okay.
She's got bigger tits, and then instead of Will and Grace, it's Will and like Starla, and they fuck each other, and you know Will feels a lot better about himself. It's a much better show.
He ain't got no inequality to deal with, just big fat juicy jogs.
Yeah, did they ever get around to improving the home? We never find that out, do we?
He's always working on hot rods.
Who, Tim?
He's sitting in the garage working on a car. That's not part of the home. Let's see an addition built. The set remained the same for the 9-year run of that show.
Yeah, I want to see a new mudroom. I want to see an entertainment center go up, you know. What happened to the kids from that show? No,
JTT?
everyone just remembers JTT.
My friend, fat blonde one.
He was the only one that really had a career. Mark was the shittiest character.
The little one?
Yeah.
Dude, he married like some woman that was 30 years older than him.
Good?
Yeah, but it was weird. I remember seeing like when he was still young as hell.
Pimp.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. You should look at them. They look weird together.
I saw a couple like that on the train the other day.
An old ass
like
woman,
a young hipster kind of dude, and like a 65-year-old woman.
Really? Was she hot? Was it his mom?
She was all right.
Was it his mom, or was she trying to keep...
That's better if it was his mom, but they were kissing each other, so... I just like to think there's some sort of coddled hipster in Williamsburg that just like, well, yeah, I still live with my mom. Yeah, we kiss each other, but...
Yeah. She makes me kiss her, but it's cool because I have my own phone line in the house. So...
Yeah, and my curfew's like pretty chill.
I went out with a girl who like lived with her mom in Bed-Stuy.
Oh wow.
She had like a hipster mom that got an apartment in Bed-Stuy, and she's like, well, I kind of like live with my mom.
She had a hipster mom, so her mom was like cool with her, like doing drugs and shit and like fucking.
Well, I don't know about the first one, but the second one she had no problem with.
Yeah. But were they like roommates, or was it the thing where like her mom lived upstairs and she
No,
lived
they were like
basement?
roommates. It would be like if your mom lived in this apartment with you.
That's bizarre.
But in Bed-Stuy.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
My parents told me the other day on the phone that it's cool if I have sex.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
They're pretty cool, yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
My mom will never let me have sex. That's why I'm celibate.
My mom insisted that I be gay. So I want to be cool to my friends. You have to be gay. She really did want that.
We could be best friends.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a gay son.
When I was like 13, my mom was like, if you want to smoke weed, you have to wait until you're in college, and then I'm going to come and we're going to smoke weed together.
Oh, God.
And I was like, yeah, I'm never going to smoke weed. That was like the best way to get me to never do drugs.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really see you smoke.
Yeah.
You don't really smoke that much.
Yeah. I mean, I used to. When I was like a teenager, I smoked a lot of weed, and then I had like kind of a pot renaissance when I was like 21.
Right.
I was like working from home.
You don't really hit the ganj though that much these days.
You know what? It's funny because in Austin, nobody really smoked weed. I was hanging out with Jake and shit. Jake doesn't really smoke.
Well, you were all drunks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after that, went out the window.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, you can start it back up, dude. I believe in you.
Speaking of drug talk, I got some feedback on our opening bit from the show.
From who?
From our friend Phil Cohen.
Oh, yeah?
Said,
Haircut Phil, dude. Showing up looking like...
Hey, Adam, maybe try and lay off the cocaine talk on
Shut
stage.
the fuck up, Phil.
Because, it's not exactly the most popular drug to talk about in public. I was looking around at the audience, and everyone looked pretty uncomfortable. Which just means that...
Phil, that was because anyone you made eye contact with and saw your haircut immediately revolted. Was his hair wet? Why did he look like that?
Yeah, he just had a shower.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's why
It was
it looked
wet.
like that.
But he did look like he had a Jerry curl.
No one,
Like just the top.
He looked ridiculous.
Yeah. And he had a fucking tie-dye shirt. As soon as he came in, we roasted his ass. We didn't even say hello. Why do you look like you've been following around fish?
Yeah.
Oh, he was also wearing a tie-dye shirt.
Did we talk about cocaine on stage? I think we mentioned it.
Yeah, because we were talking about it. We did a bonus episode.
The bonus.
Which will release tonight, same time this one.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't had any time to sit down, and I guess now I can't go to the fucking gym because I got to spend the night editing this shit.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
We'll
no,
edit
it
it.
sucks. I
Dude,
fucking
Roy,
work
We
all
should
the
get
time.
someone to produce this.
No, I'm not doing it.
Why?
It's because it's fun. It's fun.
No, you just complained.
You complained about it.
Well, I have to work a lot this week. After this week and next week, I'll have enough money aside that I can fucking chill for a couple weeks.
We can talk about this off the mic. We don't have to talk about it now, but...
Let's just go around the room and say how much we have in our savings account.
Dude, I have a good amount, but it's all taxes.
Yeah.
Because I'm all fucking freelance.
Have you been making estimated quarterly payments?
No, but I have it all in my savings.
Doesn't matter. You can get penalized.
I'll get penalized. It's not that much.
Yeah, it's really not. It's like $75.
It's not a big deal. But I mean, it would be nice to have, but whatever. Uncle Sam can suck these fat nuts. I want you to suck my dick, Uncle Sam.
I'm gonna roll a fat blunt, go into the voting booth, spark it up, vote Gary Johnson.
I'm writing
never pay
Bernie.
another fucking tax the rest of my life, dude.
Hell yeah, dude! I hate taxes. Hey, feel the Johnson.
Yeah.
I love that Gary Johnson.
I just love. I didn't see. How did he say? What is Aleppo? Because if he said it confidently, that's the most badass shit.
It was pretty confident.
Yeah. What? Why?
He's just looking for
You know the amount of confidence. Imagine if Hillary said that. People
No,
would be
I
like,
thought that
you know
he
how
thought-
brave you would have to be.
Have
I
you
thought
seen-
that he thought Aleppo was the capital of the IS, but it,
No,
he
that
asked.
was because I think the Washington Post reported on him not. I don't know if it was Washington Post. Maybe it was like the New York Post. But they reported on him not knowing what Aleppo was, and they're like, somehow Gary Johnson didn't know that Aleppo is the capital of ISIS.
but it's not.
It's not. So then they retracted it without a note because
right.
they posted this snarky bullshit
Right.
about he
Yeah,
doesn't know what Aleppo is, and then they proved it.
What happened with the Washington Post is garbage.
Yeah, it's BuzzFeed now. It's weird.
Well, we left
because
DC.
of Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, as soon as we left,
we left.
gotta-
Dude.
I was holding
That
shit
shit went
down.
downhill.
I would go into the Washington Post every day. I'd be like, deep throat, bitch. Woodward and how about retard and burns
And fuck
and butt
Steen.
stain.
That's good.
That's what I'd say to them. Retard and butt stain. Get in my office. And I'd use one of the empty offices. And I'd show them my cock. And I was like, guys, measure it.
The guy's
and then
name was
I'd write the
Deep
number
Throat,
down.
right?
And then they would
Every
write the
day.
number down and slide it to me across the desk on a piece of paper. And it'd say 9.5. And I'd think, that's goddamn right. Get the fuck out of my office.
Your soft dick is 9.5 inches.
Yeah.
Or were you hard?
No, soft.
I used to make that joke on stage.
When it's hard, it breaks the ruler.
You can't even stand perpendicular.
You touch the ruler to it, it shatters into a million pieces.
It's like harder than diamonds. It's the hardest.
Just pussies explode.
Yeah.
You can't look at it.
Oh, fuck. I have glaucoma because I looked at your dick straight through.
Hell yeah.
Without a sun visor.
Yeah.
What's the shit you have to look at
During
an
an
eclipse
eclipse,
through?
yeah.
Does sunglasses old people need to drive?
Yeah, that's what you have
wraparounds.
to...
Yeah. I used to do a joke on stage about, like, when I first started stand-up, about how I'm a shower, not a grower. So I'm like 7.5 flaccid,
I remember that joke.
3.5 hard.
Yeah. That's a fun joke.
That's an oldie but goodie.
Oh, fuck. I didn't say this. I was doing a terrible show, like a terrible bar show.
Last night?
Yeah, last night.
Don't kick that.
I was doing a terrible bar show, and it was like, you know, there's like a date going on. It's one room in a bar. No one knows a comedy show is happening. And 3 Germans walk in, and they were just like staying there because they're polite. And I'm just doing crowd work with them, and I was like, hey, what's your name? Fucking Hans? And the guy's name was Hans. It was the fucking most beautiful moment of my life, dude. And I was like, oh, his fucking 2 German friends are laughing at him.
Please have some chocolate.
Yeah. A German named Hans. That's fucking incredible, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's like the best way to do crowd work with Europeans is just to not know shit about their country.
Absolutely.
And people die laughing.
Yeah.
There was 2 Swedish girls at a show one time. I'm like, yeah, what do y'all make, cuckoo clocks?
With Switzerland.
Yeah.
Everyone was laughing. I'm like, I didn't even say anything funny.
Yeah, I know. Just being... Everyone likes that you are also fucking ignorant as they are.
Yeah. Hey, don't you have a cuckoo clock to get back into?
I was just
fucking
like...
idiot. You got a Lego house?
I was just like, give us some money, you German pricks. Greece. They loved it. They loved
did?
talking about...
Oh, yeah, because the Euros.
Yeah, I'm good at comedy. What can I fucking say? I'm a good-ass comedian, so... I love...
Yeah, stand-up sucks anymore.
Yeah.
It's really not fucking worth anything.
I know, dude. It sucks. But what else are we going to do?
Podcast.
Have a successful podcast empire.
Yeah. No, you get podcast popular, you know. The podcast keeps getting better and better and better. And then you just keep podcasting. And then you keep going and going. And then, whoops, we did another podcast. And here we are now. And it's, okay, now I'm 37. And, what do I do? Oh, model trains. That sounds good. So you get the model trains with the podcast money.
You will just end up making fucking those sirens that you love. That's
You'll be an DIY aerated siren.
Dude, if I ever like sold a show at enough money to buy like a fucking house with a garage, I would do that, and then I don't know, whatever I need to do to sustain it.
Yeah,
and then
wood shop or aerated siren shop?
No, have like a wood shop. But the dream is to just have a warehouse and you turn it into a fucking wood shop that's also a gym.
Oh yeah, that's the dream.
That is the dream.
That has a car lift in it as well.
Ooh.
And
yeah, let me get one of those Jerry Seinfeld car elevators.
Yeah, not a car elevator, a car lift, so you can work on a car.
So you go underneath. I like.
You
it.
just want to do blue collar shit.
Well, no, I want a gym, and then the wood shop, and then also
all pretty blue collar.
Oh, okay. I guess I just like working on stuff.
Yeah. I don't like working ever, dude. I don't even know what would make me happy. I think I'm just fucked.
You should get into some kind of craft, man. I'm telling you.
I mean, I like cooking.
Yeah, the thing I hate about cooking is cleaning up.
Yeah, me too.
We are breaking such new ground here.
Yeah. How long have we been going?
Have you ever realized that, I don't know, like an hour 10 probably?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is all bonus. This last 10 is bonus. Put this behind the paywall.
Yeah, actually, we're this thing's going to run out of battery.
So we got to go?
Yeah, we got to go.
All right.
I'm going to Yankee Stadium tonight, guys.
For what?
Dodgers, Yankees.
Oh, fuck. That's
sweet.
Awesome.
Who got you tickets,
And
Phil?
guess what? Guess what, guys?
Did Phil get you tickets?
I'm going to fucking not stand when they play the Take Me Out to the Ball game. Because of out of
Please
respect.
stand for a rap song written by a police officer about killing black teenagers. Yo, it's Officer Murder. Yo, I am good. Blue Lives Matter. I see a kid. I don't know if he's dangerous, so I'm going to fucking blast him. God bless America. Everyone has to stand for that. All right. Yeah, we're going to go.
Well,
wait, who got you tickets? Phil?
Phil's dad.
Fuck. I'm
Phil,
jealous.
who I just roasted on the pod. He's gonna hear it. He's gonna be sad.
It'd be great if his dad had the same tie-dye and hair.
No.
And you had to sit in between the two
He
of
just
them.
had a shower. You guys are just making fun of you.
First
My
of
hair
all,
doesn't
don't
look
you
better.
guys as
Fucked up.
bitch, because
Yeah.
you were just as ruthless as we were.
Yeah, I was just doing.
Yeah,
it
you brought Phil
to
up.
roast.
Nobody mentioned Phil. You're like, oh, Phil said some fucking retarded show. This dumbass piece of shit.
Yeah, you
We're
were
like,
doing-
yeah.
Now
Now his
just-
hair looks stupid. Come on, man. That's my best friend who does stuff for me, and that's why I
I
talk
just
to him.
remember he got me baseball tickets. Yeah,
He fucking. Yo, what's up with those PlayStations? Phil said he would
Yeah.
he owes us 3 PlayStations.
He owes us 3 PlayStations.
I'll pay
dude.
money for that shit, dude.
Oh, yo,
What
any
the fuck is
listeners?
the point of having Phil give you
Just
a
a little
PlayStation?
bit.
Any listeners? If you need a free PlayStation,
You want a free
You want
PlayStation?
to hit up.
You got Phil Cohen at gmail.com.
Just some Jew. That's just definitely not his Gmail, right? He doesn't have Phil Cohen.
I think it might be.
Is it?
I don't think it is. I
Yeah.
think it might be.
Costco official on Instagram. DM him, slide in his DMs. You
Yeah.
say go to Costco official on Instagram. You say give the cum boys the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Every comment, every
Yeah.
picture. Fill the
Find
comments.
Phil.
Find Phil.
Harass him until he
Harass
gives us
Phil until he gives us
Get us these
PlayStation.
fucking PlayStations.
I want you to give him the Leslie Jones
What's
special.
his Twitter? What's his Twitter?
Tree River.
Is
It's
that
his
him?
band. It's his band.
Okay, yeah. Do just at Tree River until they
Yeah,
give us
find out
PlayStations.
venues that their band's playing at. Call up the venue
They
and
got
say,
a gig
"Look,
coming up.
I don't want to scare you, but that guy Phil raped a girl." And I
We
don't know if
think
that's
you
the kind
should
of
know
thing you
about it.
support at your venue is rapists. But I just know that I won't be attending that show. And my name is John. I work for BuzzFeed. Thank you. And then click, and then just get those places. All right, that's
All
good.
right, thanks, guys.
Bye.